Hey everybody, it's Eric with What's in the Box, and we're continuing the Texas Horror Lit Fest author interviews. And today we are joined with by Kayla Frederick. For some reason, I always want to add another syllable to your name, your last name. I don't know why.
I
So
get that a lot.
I had to fight the urge. I have it written down in front of me, and I still had to fight the urge. I just think it's funny. How are you doing? And who's with us? Who's the puppy?
This is this is my pit bull German Shepherd mix Videl. She's named
Oh,
after a Dragon Ball Z character.
sweet. I love the I love her ears and her whole look and everything. She's just got those great
And
straight,
she looks real big and mean, but she's actually like the biggest baby.
right? I think that
She's mad
happens,
right now because she just wants cuddles.
right? And then you're doing this, so we'll try and get through it quickly so that she can get her cuddles into. The first question I always ask, Freddie, Jason, Michael.
Michael.
Okay. Um, what's your favorite Halloween movie?
That's a really hard question because there's like so many good ones. I guess I'd have to say Trick or Treat. I don't know. I just like Sam.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I think that's my favorite Halloween themed one. I was just meaning which one of the Michael movies is your favorite?
Oh, I
What
don't
makes you
know.
love Michael so much? Is it just he was the first one you got into? Is there something specific about his character? Is there a specific movie that just resonates? Is there um
I think it's mostly just I like the spoofs that people do with Michael Myers stuff. Like
yeah.
there's that one creator that just drives around dressed as Michael Myers just because, and it's like you see so much stuff like that, and I don't know, it just makes the character made the character grow on me a lot.
Yeah, there's
Not
that
even so
one
much the movies.
there's that one guy that has his kid he dresses up too. They both dress like Michael and they just kind of terrorize the
Yeah,
neighborhood and drive his wife crazy. That one makes me
yeah,
laugh every
I think
time
that's the
too.
same guy.
It might
Yeah.
be, yeah. That one always makes me smile. But yeah, there's just something menacing and creepy about Michael, period. And if somebody pulls it off in person, it really does kind of,
I
um,
think it's the whole mystery of it because like he doesn't talk like the other ones talk and talk and it's like he's just there and there's something about I guess it's the uncanny valley thing where it's like
yeah,
he doesn't talk so it kind of makes it a little spookier than other slashers.
yeah, 100%. Which is why, and a lot of different writers have mentioned the reason why the Rob Zombies don't work as well is because they tried to give us too much backstory, and they take away
Yeah,
the thing that makes Michael Myers so scary. Um, But
the
now we need,
mystery of it.
yeah, for sure. But we need to shift back to Trick or Treat because I think that's an awesome movie. What's your favorite part? What's your favorite part of the anthology, or is it Sam himself?
It's just Sam himself
Right, that's
because
mine too.
it's such a different kind of character. Like I would never think a lollipop could be used like that, but
Right,
I guess so.
yeah. Everything about Sam I find to be darn near perfect, and I'm bummed that we haven't gotten a sequel. Um, I don't understand because it's gotten such a following, a cult following now. I understand why they didn't release it initially and all that stuff, but now that it's been out for so long and everybody loves it, except for Daniel Volpe, of course, he hates it, but everybody else loves it, and there should be a sequel. We need more Sam in our lives.
I feel like they'll come out with one
You would
eventually.
hope, you would hope. So I'd like to do it though, before we're all 80 years old. So it would be nice to get one because then maybe we could get two. Um,
Yeah.
uh, Jumping off of that, what's the next question I usually ask is if do you have a favorite cryptid or creature in either movies or books?
When I was a kid, I don't know why, I was weirdly obsessed with the chupacabra. That's probably my favorite cryptid. I have
Very
no
cool.
idea why.
That's funny because
I used to,
nobody's picked him except for the last two interviews I've done. You guys, you and Matt Michelle, back to back Chupacabra. So that's cool.
it's a Texas thing,
I think so. Yeah, and
which
it's a
is weird
fascinating.
though because I grew up in
Well, you got
Michigan
here
and
as
I
quick as you
still
could, right? So, and yeah, but I think it's a fascinating monster. I think there's so many things that you could do with it. as an author, but also all the things that they have done before, I think are all real fascinating and fun. Um,
Yeah.
and then last question I have for you, is there a book or an author or a series that inspired you not only to write, but maybe to write horror?
I know it's kind of the answer a lot of people give, but Stephen King was where I first got interested in horror. But the more that I read, it's like my favorite authors kind of change.
Hmm.
Because like I used to love the mainstream stuff, and the more indie stuff that I read, I'm more like right now I'm on Viggy Parhampton. I'm going through her full backlist, and she's like currently my favorite.
Yeah,
And it's
she's
like,
really good. She's
yeah,
a fun read. So, um,
is
well, let's look at the Stephen King though. What was your first Stephen King?
Cujo.
Cujo,
I
you know,
remember that very clearly.
that was mine. That was the my intro to Stephen King. I had read it at way too young of an age, and I shouldn't have been reading it, but it got me
Same.
on my path. But what's your favorite Stephen King?
The Dark Half. I don't really see people talk about that one a lot. I thought it was really creative the way it kind of explores how everybody's got the good and the bad in them, and it's like
Hmm.
actually separated the two. So the main character has to literally fight his evil side. Like I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah, and what's funny, you're right. It's one of those weird ones that you would think more people would celebrate, but I rarely hear anybody even discuss it. Um, it's like one of those weird books he wrote that kind of slipped through the cracks. And I guess because he's
Yeah.
written so many books that that could happen, but you would think more people would celebrate it, especially because the movie's good too.
Yeah, I love the movie.
So it's not
Had
like,
some good music in it.
yeah, you would think one or the other would get people more excited about that whole story, but yeah, it's one of those weird ones that slipped through. Um, when did you start writing?
Had my first book published in 2016, but before that, I'd been writing for I don't know, pretty much my whole life,
Right.
honestly.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
most of the authors are like that. They dabbled their whole life, but they had that one date where they finally decided to get it out and release it in the wild. So, what was the first book you released in 2016? Is it one that's still out there?
yeah, it's actually Dead by Morning that I recently republished because it was originally picked up by a small indie press back in 2016, but they ended up closing down in 2017 or 2018, not too long after they opened. So after that, it's like no one really wanted a book that's already been published, so I just kind of took the reins and republished it myself.
Yeah, it's a great cover. I like the new cover you put on there. Yeah, and that's the weird thing. We do that. You do a small publisher, and it's just hit or miss if they're going to stay open long enough for you to get your book out there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just one of those weird things with indie horror, where it's almost better to self-publish because at least you have rights of you can keep the rights and you don't have any of these weird hiccups and stuff. Um,
Yeah.
so let's go over some of the stuff you might have at the table. Do you want to show off some of the books, some of the titles?
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna have Dead by Morning because it's probably my favorite series I've written. It's like a psychological horror, kind of like the old Heathers movie
Hmm.
meets Nightmare on Elm Street. So it's
Very
like
cool.
dream slasher with like all the teenage angst. That's
Perfect.
always a fun combination.
Right?
And I'm excited. This is going to be my first event with the new cover for the residency, which
Very
is
cool.
like Squid Games meets Saw with artists. And I'm actually working on the sequel to this one right now.
Yeah, I like that new cover. I mean, I liked your old cover on it too, but that one really pops.
Yeah, I like the other one too, but I felt like it was time to try something new for it,
Right.
especially since trying to get people excited for book two.
Right, right. You guys start getting everything kind of lined up so that you can get the same kind of cover art or however you want to word it. I know Essage is doing that right now with Baby Fight. He's going to do a series with that title, so he redid all the covers. So it's better to get ahead of it, so it's smart. Anything else that you want to show off?
I got a lot more that I'm gonna bring, but packed up a lot of them
Oh
earlier
yeah, I know,
because
right? Yeah,
trying to get prepared.
100%. Those are both cool titles. There's going to be a ton of stuff at our table for everybody to go check out. So swing by and say hello. And you guys are driving up Saturday morning, or are you guys coming out Friday?
Well, since we only live like less than 3 hours away, we're just gonna drive back and forth both days.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
Since we
I'm
got
kind
we got two big dogs, and it's like trying to figure out somebody to come and watch them.
right.
Like it's
I'm a
easier
hundred
to just
percent on.
drive.
I'm like you. There, I mean, you gotta be pretty far for me not to just go home. I like to just go home. So even if there is a little bit of a haul in between, it's kind of nice to just to get back into your own bed, be surrounded by your babies, and kind of decompress that way. So yeah, it's
Sure.
the best way. And yeah, you guys are coming from, was it Nacogdoches, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And so that's not too bad of a drive. It was a nice straight line. I remember doing that last year for that one event we did with Grimm's Fiction. Is that the name of the store?
Yeah, they're having another one of those at the brewery in
Oh, sweet.
October.
Very
They have a
cool.
sign-up sheet on their event
I
page.
will have to go look and see. Hopefully, I'll be in town so I can go because I really enjoyed that. It was a nice brewery and a good setup. And Grim will have a table, I think, at the event. So,
They
um,
will.
yeah, so people swing by that table too. And
She's gonna be scouting out the tables too for books to bring back to the shop.
oh, very cool. So, yeah, it's a really cool little bookstore. So I think people should make the trek out there and check it out and swing by. And then I can't believe we're already at the event. It's going to be what, 3 days, 4 days away, and it is the weekend's here, and we'll all be together. And so it'll be fun to hang out with everybody and say hi to all the other authors and see all the readers and stuff. So um,
Yeah.
before I forget, the event we're talking about is Texas Horror Lit Fest. It's going to be at the Irving Convention Center, June 27th, 28th. That's this weekend, 10 to 6 both days. It's a free event, but if you sign up for a ticket, let us know you're coming. You'll get to enter into a raffle, and they're going to be giving away a bunch of cool things. So go below to the links, click on them, and let us know you're coming. And hopefully, we'll see you guys in a couple days. Take it easy.